Hello everybody, welcome back to Hobbits in Lord of the Rings Realms of Exile. Saturday evening. It's been about a week or so since we streamed this, so we may as well jump into the Holy Hobbit Empire. There has been an update, so we're playing the new CK3 version. Hopefully this is stable, but we'll see. We have the new legacies and diseases added with the new DLC, and we can start a legend here. Custodian of the Holy Site. Spirit of the Bull Roarer. It's going to cost a whack of gold, but it may be worthwhile doing. So this is my first time playing around with this new content, so appreciate any advice and tips. Feel free to jump in. But for now, I'm going to skip the lesson like I normally do. Holding a sacred height for Hobbitism is a mark of holiness itself. Rumour has it that her family can trace its descendants back to the Bandobras took the Bull Roarer. Let's do the Hobbiton one. And we want me to be the custodian of the holy site. It's going to cost 9 gold a month. Seems expensive, but let's do it. The custodian of the holy site. The land of Tukland is the highest pious value from its soil. It's said to spring miraculous water capable of curing all maladies. Not maladies as in like hey malady. Oh crap, where's it gone? There, probably up here somewhere. There we go. The warden Dudo heard of this. He felt a great warmth in his heart for devotion, and so with great for his devotion that was so great that mere thought of a holy place made him tear up. Dudo devoted himself to Manwë and acted entirely for his will, even every Hobbit religion adherent. Okay, we have an option to increase quality of this, but I need 100 baronies and 14 gold. So maybe we could work towards doing this over time. Legitimacy. We're gonna skip that lesson too. Okay, so it seems like it is compatible with the new update, which is good, but also bad for me at the same time because I'm not sure how it works. Is there a way to check for any diseases? Let's just make a bit more space here, shall we? Plagues. Okay, no plagues in Middle-earth. That is good. Any legends? There is a legend. The only one on the face of the earth right now is the one that I've just created. So that's all good. So we can jump back into the swing of things. We're going to just play as we were previously. We want to expand the Holy Hobbit Empire. We are now basically the head of faith. So we've created our own religion. And that allows us to go to war. We have essentially 2 holy sites. So that's how we were able to form this. And anybody that is not Hobbitism, should I say, we got to convert. So let's have a look to see if there's anybody, before we unpause, that has high opinion of us. For example, this guy, that might convert, 46% chance. Let's just ask him to see how this goes. And a lot of people don't want to swap over to Hobbitism, should I say. The Hobbitism schism. The Hobbit wardens have lost their way and can no longer be trusted to guide us. To remedy this, I've gathered a select group of wardens together to discuss the future of our faith. Impassioned wardens are already talking about launching the great holy wars to spread the new faith across the world, and are asking all adherents to put old disputes aside and come together for the sake of this new faith. I've chosen to personally lead this begrudging Hobbitism movement and have assumed the title of warden, an exalted position I will pass down to my descendants. So basically, I created the religion. I'm now the main guy, which is kind of cool. This lady has swapped over to Hobbitism. That's good. And this one hasn't. Okay, so we want to convert as many people as possible, and the reason for that is, where is our faith's over here now. If anybody sins, they will give us gold. So they'll seek indulgences for their actions and give us gold. Not that we're short on gold at the moment, but yeah, just handy to have. My biggest challenge here right now is I want to expand, and I'm looking around at where I can go, and this particular guy, I could potentially invade his kingdom. This is what I'm afraid of, though. Maybe defended by their suzerain. I don't know what a suzerain is. It sounds kind of terrifying. There's also another kingdom here that we could invade. King Elrond. But he has crazy good troops. Let me just show you those. Look at these guys. Look how good and strong they are. So we don't want to do that. We could potentially come down here and take... That will actually break a truce, so we can't do that. What about down here? Could invade this little kingdom. Take a big chunk of this. He's at war. Sorry, he's in debt, so that might be one that we take. So it's given us a couple options, telling us to go to war. Honestly, this is probably our best one to take. So, is there anything that we should do before going to war? Let's just make sure our court is stacked. Court gardener, we should have somebody hired for that at all times. And knight effectiveness will be good for if we are going to war. I suppose that makes sense. Seneschal, because why not? Let's grab that. And are we building currently? We're not building currently. Can we build currently? We can. And I did get a comment in the last couple of streams saying we should build up Hobbiton because of the development is so good here. So I'm going to come over here and construct a new holding, and we're going to do probably a castle or a temple. Let's just see which is better for us. This will give us piety. It's going to cost 400. It's pretty cheap. And I gain the pious builder of the Bywater legend seed. So this will give me an option for a legend. And this will just give me opinion. I think it'd be good to have a castle in one of our main holdings, and maybe in Tuckland we construct... Oh, we can't. In the Green Hills? No, we can't. Okay, maybe because we're already building there. Let's build up Hobbiton for now. And let's unpause. And I'm hoping this thing doesn't crash after all of that. Okay, this guy started to promote our legend. Actually, we want to have a look. Do we have... This is all new to me, so this will take me a while to catch up. Court tutor. Which one promotes legend? I suppose maybe positions with tasks. Let's have a look. Court physician. Control plagues. Why wouldn't I have him on that? Yeah, do that just in case any plagues arrive. Is there any other ones that we might want to take? Court musician, regular duties, or he can spread my legend. He is terrible at that job, so let's get someone that's good. Replace them. And then we'll get you to spread the legend. Why not? Let's do that. Let's see how this legend unfolds. The legend of the custodian of the holy site. I actually have a couple of other options. I already own this one. Okay. World legends. Sauron has one. Interesting. Okay. So the roles of the faithful were costed by the godless. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Can I increase the quality of this? I currently only have 1 barony, and I need 100. So maybe I complete this. Oh, I can't even complete it. Okay, so I need to hold it for 5 years before I complete it. Okay, that makes sense. I'm kind of nervous about this war. Should I do it now? He is attacking someone else for the kingdom of Angmar. Where's that? That's up here. So he is actually fighting for another kingdom. And I could... You know what? I'm just going to do it. I think I'm going to go to war with this guy because I could call in my ally, and I have a pretty strong one here. And I have an opportunity to take a kingdom. So let's start off the stream here, a couple minutes in, with a lovely war. And we can use our new Casus Belli, Invade Kingdom, to take on this guy, this little dwarf guy. It says they're vastly inferior to us. So that sounds good. So before we unpause, we do want to call in our friend, our elven friend, who has a really good army that we could use. And meanwhile, his capital is actually nearby us, so that's great. Let's raise our troops here. Raise them there. And welcome to the war. The first war of the stream. Let's take some dwarven lands. Okay, so who's joined the war? Crap. Okay. A really strong dwarf has just joined the war. How does that impact? It really doesn't help our chances whatsoever. Really doesn't help our chances. Okay, so we got to raise our troops pretty quickly. Thankfully, our ally has joined the war, which kind of evens it out a little bit. It's basically this elf against that dwarf with us fighting in the background. But let's do this. Let's do this thing. Maybe if we get a quick siege. What's interesting here actually is my army. The person leading my army is actually a dwarf that we've made think he's a hobbit. I'm gonna just make sure that the music is off. It is. Okay, cool. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. Let me know if the audio is good on your end. I've been getting quite a bit of feedback regarding the audio on a couple of streams, so I just want to make sure it's loud and clear. So we're going straight for the capital like I always do. And Dudo is getting pretty old. He's 107, but he is the head of the faith, and that will pass on to his successor, who actually, let me just check. Who are we going to play as next? We're going to play as... I keep on hearing this rain noise every time I zoom in. Audio. All sound effects. Let's just turn that down a little bit. Hopefully that's a bit better. Suppose the rain's not too bad. It's kind of relaxing. So someone is scheming against my wife. Why would they be scheming against my wife? I will let me just bring that back to where it was. I like the way it was. It's not a bad thing that they're scheming against my wife. She's a bit of a lunatic and she's infirm, so scheme away. Go ahead and maybe I'm scheming against her. Maybe it's a big plot twist. So here's the dwarves. We want to fight them on favorable terrain, but we want to get all of our soldiers together first. See if we can do this. So let's get everybody here. It's going to take us 42 days. They do have really good troops, but they are starving going through these lands here, so they're losing a little bit of troops. My vassal has started promoting the legend. Great. That's good news. Let's see how this goes. 19,000 dwarves against 12,000 hobbits and 6,000 elves. Hoping to get a capture. Artifact seas. What did I get? That's not a bad artifact. I should have this weapon enabled just for while we're fighting, because it gives us better night effectiveness. So let's do that. Learning, diplomacy, stewardship per stress level. Not really too useful to me right now. It is a masterwork trinket though. I suppose if we're going to do anything, we would probably sub this one out. Actually, let's break the Hobbit coin and let's sub in this dragon figure just to keep us afloat in terms of money, because we are losing 4 gold a month currently, unless we swap this. There we go. Is everybody doing something that is benefiting me? Direct vassal opinion. Yeah, that's okay. Core politics. Okay. All good. So, we want to jump in here, I think, with our allies. And we got 26 gold from taking over that area, their capital, actually. Let's just see where these guys want to go. Are they turning around yet? Are they intimidated by our hairy hobbit feet? Let's have a look. We don't have a holy order. We should probably do that real soon. That rain noise is really irritating. Howdy, howdy, howdy. I just found your... Welcome to the stream. Segmentus. Thank you. I appreciate the positive feedback. Hopefully you're having a nice evening. I was going to say, I don't play that one, but a lot of CK3. Lots and lots of CK3. Too much CK3. Do you play it yourself? Let me know. Let me know. Okay, so we are going to do... And do let me know if the audio is okay on your end. I would appreciate that. Maybe we switch into Marshall because we're fighting here. Cultural fascination progress. My wards gain additional skills and become my friends. Do I have any wards? Yeah. Yeah, let's do this one. Gets them a couple of extra skills. Okay, these dwarves are sieging down my enemy's territory. Now they're going to head into Hobbiton, which I'm kind of okay with. Here they come. So they're starving. They've got 19,000 troops left. We've got 21,000. Not bad. Just do speed 4 here, I think, for now. A strange noise. I arrived back at my castle after a long walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born 108 days ago. The older I get, the more cherished the relationships I've cultivated over the years. But it saddens me I've not heard from my wife, Snowdrop, or any of my friends today. I trudge along in my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet. When I hear a clang, a hushed whispers from down the hallway. What could it be at this hour? I assume it's a birthday party. Happy birthday. Okay, so do we want 30 opinion of every friend? I suppose. For me, at this old age, and because I have lots of trinkets, I think I'm going to just take the small gift. Let's be a little bit modest here. And what we think we'll do is likely just break that for the gold, keep us afloat. Yeah, the game audio, I'm afraid... sorry, thank you, I appreciate it. I was afraid that the save was actually broken based on the update, but thankfully it's playable. And I have a couple of campaigns going in a Game of Thrones that I think may be broken right now, so I'm afraid to load that up. But yeah, the audio is... it's a little bit weird with this mod because the music's copyrighted, so we got to be careful. That's why it's off. Do we want to try to defeat these guys? We will be fighting... hang on. Army supplies running low. Defending in hills. We'll lose decisively. Do we want to take this chance? Okay. Do we want to take this chance? Well, hang on. Let's get opinion of the wife. I think it would be good for us to siege because we're 29% war score currently. And maybe if we get really high war score. I'm also afraid that they'll take my capital though, so let's maybe come down for a fight. Lose a little bit of stress. Me too. Me too. I'm super surprised this worked. This is working for now. I had two random Jesus. He's sieging my land, which doesn't really make much of a difference, to be honest, because I have the war target, right? So I should continue sieging? Question mark. Surely I should defeat them. Let's see what we can do here. Who's leading the army? Oh, do we want to lead it? No, we're not going to lead it ourselves. This guy's got 30 prowess, though. Let's get this guy to lead. They're going for my capital. They are heading straight for my capital. They are retreating, though. I need my allies to help me here. Really need the allies to jump in with me here. They're coming. They're right behind me. Stress loss. Recent memory. Legend spread gain. I'll take that. Spread this legend of ours. Okay, they are on my capital, so we got to come in and fight. I'm just only on YouTube currently. Might be something I do in the future though, but they are retreating. They're sending... This is strange. Like, they keep coming and running backwards. We might catch their army though here. Let's see. Okay, we got to fight. Get in here, elves, please. Get in. Okay. Okay, it looks like with our elves it's a pretty even battle. They might take this though. We have advantage. We're getting good rolls. We do have advantage. I'm going to speed 5 this to see what happens. Looks like we may defeat them. Let's go. Let's go. It looks like we're going to win this. Super close. Super close. Everybody died. Not surprised. Okay, so we got to get a new spy master. And we got a courtier that's actually pretty good at that. So let's get her in. And combatants. I assume these dwarves can fight. Look at this guy. He's 221, 231. He doesn't look a day over 21. Demand conversion and recruit him. Just because of all of the traits that he has. Like he's a physician. He's got lots of good things. And this guy's a good marshal. We're gonna demand conversion and recruit. Oh, hang on. We'll just demand this conversion. And from here, with our 10,000 troops, we're going to go north. Let's actually look at that battle. So we lost 3,000 soldiers. They lost just over 7,000. Not bad. Not bad at all. We should be getting soldiers while we're in the Holy Hobbit Empire as well. Yes, it is called the Holy Hobbit Empire. Yeah, all the best, Segmentus. You have a nice dinner, my friend. Take care and have a nice evening. Okay. What's the plan? I suppose we want to cut off this army here. Ideally. And are the dwarves? Yeah, the dwarves are retreating home. So let's continue to see if we can take this kingdom, shall we? Catch these guys. Yeah, we caught them. Might stack wipe their army. They also have another battalion just up here that we're going to go and fight. Which we should defeat pretty easily too. What a pious soul I am. Okay. 140 gold. Sounds good to me. I'll take that. Okay, 49% war score. We got to just siege now. How are we doing now in terms of 13,000 versus 19,000? Okay, if the dwarves come back, I think we're in good shape. We've just got infirm, which is not great. Hang on. Do I have whole of body with this guy? Yeah, I do. Okay, we should be okay for a couple of years. But it's not a bad thing if this guy passes away. It is not a bad thing. What can we do here? Grant a title? No, thanks. This rain, man. Okay, the dwarves are coming back. The dwarves are coming back. What are we going to do? 62% war score. We should have advantage in this location if we can get our allies to join us. If they're willing to join us. Yes, they are. They are retreating. See if we can catch them here. Jump in, jump in, jump in, jump in. Oh, I think we might be fighting them on bad terrain here. 2% chance they die. Okay, that's not great. How are we losing this? Okay, not ideal. Not ideal. These dwarves, man. We will look at the war score on this, though. We just got to continue sieging. Alright, so... that didn't really help us. Not one bit. We lost 5,000 troops. Jesus. Designated guardian here. We may as well. He's doing diplomacy, so we can get my daughter to teach him that. Arrange a marriage. Let's do prowess. Not great. Just do some of all skills. Oh, it tells you the percentage that they're going to be inbred now. That's interesting. I don't think I've done that before. I'm thinking that we could hire some mercenaries to help us here. Already hired. Hiring this will put me into debt. Okay. Let's hold off. These dwarfs, man. These dwarfs. They will be losing soldiers. They will be starving. So we got to link back up with our allies over here. And then we got to go attack them again. We'll be gaining troops, which is nice. And we should siege back this territory that they took on us on the way. I think that makes sense. Just take that real quick. Look how quick we take that. Jesus. Okay. We are gaining troops. They are undersupplied. And there's a chance we might be able to fight them here. Let's, what happens if we were to go... Let's head up here. Do we have all of our captains ready to fight? We are trying to take a kingdom here, so this may take a little bit of time. Okay. Okay. $13,000 troops. It would be great to come up here for a fight, or to fight them here in the capital. Yeah, let's do it. What have they got in terms of their army? They still got pretty strong men at arms. Well, lots of them actually. So these guys are pretty good. These guys are pretty good. Let's go here. Let's link together. Actually, hang on. We want to see if we can get an early victory here. I don't know whether this is going to work out in our favor, but let's see. Okay, we should take this down. I hope. This is going to go either way. Looks like they're going to win. No, it looks like we'll actually win this. Massive battle. Again, lots of people dying for absolutely no reason. Just for the Hobbits to continue faction create against me. Jesus, it's been a while since that happened. We're above our domain limit. Maybe I inherited something. I can give away this. Grant this to Hobbit. Grant to... Can't give it to anybody. Maybe grant titles. What was it called? Okay, I gotta upgrade it. Okay, we'll hold on to it for now. Or maybe we give away another land, another piece of land. Yeah, no, let's, you know what? We're gonna have to worry about land in a second when we siege this whole area down. So that's okay. So let's take that, and let's take the capital, and I think this should give us the victory. How many soldiers have they got left? 9,000. Okay, we gotta continue sieging. Just jump on that all together. I don't necessarily need a rich mineral deposit right now. I'm okay for that, thank you. Keep an eye on these dwarves. 75% war score, go up here next. 88% war score. Okay, if we can take down this last target, we gotta jump into. Oh, hang on, we've just let down our soldiers. There's 6,000 elves against 3,000 dwarves. There's gonna be a big battle here. How long will this take? 55 days. If we can take this, I think we'll win. 91% war score. Let's continue sieging. Let's let the elves fight. The elves are doing the business here. Boom. Boom, boom, boom. We've just taken a kingdom for the hobbits. Wow. Zoom out. Zoom out. Okay. I'm just going to take a drink of water here because that's a massive expansion. Again, the elves came to our advantage. We are severely over our domain limit. We have so many new holdings that we don't know what to do with. And we can create some titles. We can station men at arms. We can do lots of good things here. But I think first it makes sense to sort out our titles. Grant. Well, at least I can actually give this away to someone that's a Baggins and someone that is a Hobbit. My son and court musician. Sounds good. Only recent titles. Let's give him that, that, and that. There we go. We just got to give away one more now. And ideally we want to give away this. But we're not able to give that away. Bookland, I suppose we can give away. Who's the best steward? Your nephew? Yeah, okay. Is he unlanded? Not a ruler. Nephew. Give him that. There we go. So we fixed our domain limit. We want to likely start to spread fate and culture and control and all that sort of good stuff in the lands that we've just taken. So let's make sure Hobbiton is kind of in good shape. We're making lots of money from there. We should be promoting culture because all of these are not hobbits currently right now. They're like elves and stuff. So do we want to increase development or promote culture? Convince de jure territory. Interesting. I think promoting culture would make sense. Promote culture down here or up here. 6 years. Promote culture. And work on prestige. Yeah, I think that's okay. Let's have a look here. What can we do? Disable building. This has low durability. It's only going to cost us 38 gold. Let's fix that. Titles can be usurped. Okay. Well, let's take this. Okay, so this is like a mountain region, I think. Encampments of this area. Could usurp this title. 250? Let's do it. Let's just take it. Okay, I probably have too many touches now. Yeah, okay. So we got this one. And we also now have Erin Vorn, which is up here too. So I probably want to grant this to this guy. He's not a hobbit though. We want to just give land to hobbits. My son and vassal. Let's grant this. Let's grant him this. Okay. And Yeah. Designated Guardian here. Spy Master. Sounds good. Negotiate an alliance with... okay, won't accept. Interesting. Can pardon my son-in-law. What did he do? Sure. Grant him a pardon. Change this guy's contract. Okay, so what we want to do here is we likely want to say, you can go to war, but you need to pay us. And as he gets bigger, then that will actually... oh, suggestions. Grant title. Lord Master is the de jure holder of this. Make sure that the realm follows de jure structure. Where is this place? Lord Master Frodo is the de jure holder of the township. So, should I give him this? Is that what it's telling me? It's a quiet building. What the hell does that mean? I think I need to increase development in this area before I can give it away. Let's just have a look at it. Yeah, it says... Do I need to feudalize it or something? Why can I not grant this away to someone? It won't let me. Don't really want to keep this. Let me read that again. Lord Master Frodo is de jure holder of the township. Making sure that the realm follows the de jure structure as much as possible leads to stability. I mean, the only thing it's not following is the fates, so... Let's wait 58 days and let's maybe swap the fate there. Looks like we're trying to do something similar in another area already. Let's spread our legend. And educate child. Anything that might be interesting to us in terms of decisions. Nope, not right now. How about this area? Declare war. I could take a duchy up here pretty easily. Could start to kind of conquer these lands in the north. This is the guy that we took the land off. That's fine. Titles that I can create. The High Lordship. It's going to cost me 50 gold, but I'll get legitimacy if I do that. So let's do that. We likely then have too many duchies. Ramus Forn. Where's this? Okay. We want to give this land away to a hobbit. Like my son. Let's give him that. Okay. Alright. So, Defender of the Shire, he's a worthy successor. We can get that done. Increase opinion. My spy master. I should probably sway her. Yeah, that makes sense because she doesn't like me currently. Actually, let's just throw some gold at her. It's easier. Gets rid of that, and I can take these. Probably not at the moment, but I can take them in a while. And the kingdom. I mean, it sounds good to have another kingdom, doesn't it? How did all of this impact our men at arms? Up to 13,000 now we have available to us, and I think that's it. Kind of what we can do for the moment. We got to just chill out. There's probably going to be some factions that pop off because a lot of people, a lot of new vassals are not our faith and culture. Like, let me show you. So people that are not hobbits. Can we just demand your conversion? He'll convert. That's great. Will you convert? Let's get all of these guys to become the new hobbit religion. 91%. That's basically 100%. Okay, these guys are now following the one true faith. Different culture opinion. I think I want to get out of learning. Let's take this and let's get out of learning. Let's go back to what do we want to take instead? Diplomacy. Offer vassalization acceptance. That might be good. Let's jump into diplomacy for a minute. We're a pretty good diplomat anyway. And let's just go full diplomacy. We're going to take this, and then we're going to take this. See if anybody wants to join the Holy Hobbit Empire by bending the knee rather than us going to war for it. I think that we might have a couple people that sign up for that. We're going to continue converting our vassals to the Hobbit religion. Good evening, Michael. Nice to see you. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Appreciated your comment on the new video today. It was pre-recorded, so it was back when we had mic issues. But that's a fun series. That's a fun one, especially episode 7. I will not give you any spoilers, but it gets pretty good. I'm hoping that save isn't broken with the new update. I'm almost afraid to load that file, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully you're having a nice weekend anyway. Okay, we are currently just converting all of our vassals to the Hobbit religion, and the reason for that is if they then sin, we got communion, so they'll have to give us money before, well, essentially for piety. We can, in exchange for piety, so we can kind of like forgive their sins if they give us gold. I would love to take the plan is to take the whole throne, but in order to do so, we got to get rid of the Night's Watch first. That was the last stream where we reformed the religion. That's correct. We just taken over a kingdom. If you just joined us when we reformed the religion, we added in Warmonger, which allows us to do offensive wars, and we can also do great holy wars. The only thing we lost by creating this religion is our holy order, which we might establish a new one, because I do kind of miss the hairy toad Templars that we had named them last time around, but we'll get them back eventually. Okay, so back here. Sorry, I know this is not the most exciting thing, but it's probably worthwhile just getting these people that will switch converted over, and even if it's like 65%. Yeah, okay, you can have a wee cook. You're pretty terrible anyway. What is this? Plague resistance. Crap, is there a plague? Is there a plague? Holy crap. I haven't seen any of these mechanics yet. So look, Valeman pox. We got camp fever down here. We got cowpox. That sounds the worst. And we have... What's up here? Cold humor flu. Okay, let's skip the lesson and learn the hard way. The isolate capital. We don't necessarily need to do that right now. Our capital's all the way over here, so... Saranda's coughs. Oh, it's in my realm. Okay. Well, maybe we want... Yeah, let's isolate the capital then. Let's do that, and let's enter seclusion also, just to keep us a little bit safe. We lose a bunch of perks, but at least it will keep us alive. We are pretty sick at the moment, and I think that's okay for now. So there is some plague spreading. That's super interesting. I'm surprised that this version of my save still works. Very, very surprised. Good job to the development team. Restore accolades. Let's see. I think the next thing we want to do is build up our men at arms. I think that would make sense. For whom the bells toll, I retreat to my chambers one evening, exhausted and weary from yet another day of tedium and monotony. As I lay on the edge of sleep, I am suddenly stirred by awake by the shrill shrieking of metal on stone. I shoot awake and see a shadowy figure at the end of my bed. I can see clearly. I cannot move. I can only stare as he steps towards me, a dagger in hand. Holy I was gonna swear there. Holy crap. Suddenly I awake once more. He'd marked me with this visit. I fear that I may be collected by Mandos very soon. I must become immortal. Quest for immortality. So I can increase my legend, or I can get level-headed. Increase that legend. Let's actually have a look at our legend, see how it's doing. So, did we add anything to it? Warder Dudo of the Holy Hobbit Empire, however, did not stop there. He went on with great bravery and done a claymore. Okay. So like every battle that you do, it kind of adds to this little book. That's pretty cool, man. We need 100 baronies in order to get our next kind of, I suppose, stage of this. What does it give us? Monthly piety, learning, control growth, which is good, and popular opinion. It's not bad. Let's have a look at her little legend here. Let's open up the map legend to see our legend. So, Custodian of the Holy Site. Is there a better name? Can I rename that by any chance? I mean, the holder of the Holy Site or something. I assume that's what that means. But it's spread. It's down here and it's over there. Right? I think we're doing all right with that. Let me know if anybody has any tips for these legends. It's all new to me. Okay, we're going to just unpause here. We might get a little bit of a new character here pretty soon. I have a feeling about it. Got a feeling. But the Holy Hobbit Empire has expanded. And Elrond, our neighbor, it's only going to be a matter of time before we like force vassalize him or do something bad. Meanwhile, we'll continue building up. Oh, jeez. My son has consumption. Is that our player heir? Oh, no. That's the worst outcome. That's the absolute worst. Who do we have after him? We've got our son and Chancellor, who is a physician, so hopefully he knows how to take care of himself. And after that, we got this guy, who is fantastic at fighting, but he is maimed or wounded. And then we have a pirate. Low fast. But yeah, that's where we're at. Our son is likely going to pass away. What's my purpose? All is dark around me. Just ahead, a solitary light is there in the distance. Looks instinct. I walk across the void towards a single spot of light until I'm greeted by a lone figure dressed in all white who looks like an older version of me. He smiles at me with kind warmth only a father can give and invites me to sit beside him. Basking in its warm presence, I feel an inexplicable elation and peace. Do you know why I made mortals die, Dudo? It's what separates you from me. You know what precious life is. Your eternity is beyond the circles of the world. Your eternity in beyond the circles of the world is coming, but for now, there are people waiting for you. So this is basically God. That's my understanding here. I'm kind of like talking to God here. So I can gain at peace for a while, which increases spread and stress gain. Or I get I'll live forever, and I get stress gain. Legend increases slightly. Let's take the stress loss for this old guy. And okay, new cultural fascination can be selected. That might be worth having a look at. What do we want next? So we got court officials, which gave us extra taxes. Pretty good. Diplomatic range, not so great. Vassal limit. What do we want to take here? Cranes? An additional building slot. That might be good. More men at arms. This will just increase our army. I think I'm going to go with that. Speaking of, let's upgrade what we can, which is nothing. So we will continue on. I can usurp this. I will create this High Lordship. And let's give this to somebody. Anybody near us that's a hobbit that wants this land? Nope. I think we'll likely grant it to... Let's grant it to our other son. Let's give him this. Oh, we can't. Okay. So... We want to give away maybe the other duchy. This one down here. Instead. Let's give it to this guy. We'll keep the new one ourselves. Okay, we gotta get a guardian for our son here who's doing martial. We have a good courtier. She is an elf, it seems. Yeah, she can teach him. She's a pretty good fighter. Can we get you a spouse? No, we can't. Not sure what we want to do there. We'll just continue on, I suppose. We put these dwarves in their place, though, in that fight, which is good. We might come for their kingdom next. Oh, Jesus. Our son has just passed away. He was murdered. Holy crap. Okay, so we need a new court physician. And we don't got good ones. We ain't got some good ones. Son was murdered. Jesus Christ. That's rough. That is rough. Let's get our other son in there. We want to be spreading the faith. Hobbitism, I think. Let's continue to spread this around. I think it's going to take about 3 years to do that. And we want to disrupt schemes. We definitely want to disrupt schemes. I feel like people, someone's scheming against the family if your son just gets murdered. So, disrupt schemes, please. And this lady is not great anymore. Can we divorce her? We could. Let's do it. Let's get rid of her. We'll get her to marry somebody that's a good fighter. No. Marry the gardener. There you go. Meanwhile, let's get ourselves a new wife. And we're looking for somebody. No, we don't want inheritable traits. Sackville. What are we doing at the moment? We're trying to do diplomacy, right? Yeah. Best diplomat is this lady. I think we're going to take the beautiful one here. And there's a good chance then we'll have beautiful kids. She's young though, she's only 8 years old. It's kind of freaky. Let's not do that. Do we want to take stewardship? Some of all skills. This lady has the same surname as me, and it says that we're not going to be inbred. But let's marry this lady anyway. She can help us with intrigue, I suppose. How's my intrigue? It's pretty terrible. Let's not do intrigue. Learning. Yeah, let's do learning. We can emerge from seclusion. How's that disease looking? Let's have a look. Yeah, should be pretty well. Okay, so it's down here. I think we're going to stay in seclusion for now. I don't trust it. Designated guardian for Toffel Baggins. Diplomacy. Get our daughter to do that. And I think that's okay for now. Let's carry on. Now let's carry on. We have successfully invaded one kingdom so far, which is pretty cool. This is part 7 of our Hobbit saga, and I'm happy that the save actually worked. Gain dread. direct vassal opinion will be good, considering we've just taken a new, lots of new areas. Elrond, where's your? You could actually take de jure counties, which is interesting. We want do we want this area? Sure. Let's take this. Let's raise our armies probably nearby over here, and let's raise all. Merge together. Let's go and take it. Don't think we'll need a ton of men, but what we have raised we'll send over here. Oh geez, hang on. We're fighting against these guys down here. Let's call in our friend. We'll go take the war target first. Hang on, where's this area? It's here. Ah, okay. It's over here somewhere. Oh, I just lost it again. Crap. Over yonder, right beside this purple thing. Feardor. Okay, we gotta go here. That's where we gotta go. I think. I hope. I think it's actually along here somewhere. Not easy to know where to go here, but we'll see what happens. I assume it's here. Faction created against me. Lots of factions created against me. That's pretty bad. We are losing lots of soldiers just walking through this area. Well, let's see what we can do. Call to war. Uh-oh. You're fighting against the dwarves. I'll accept. They're going to turn back and fight their own war now, right? Yeah, that's what's going to happen. That is what's going to happen. A new opponent. Whoops. Whoops a daisy. Just knocked the mic off the desk. This is no longer the best course of action. Okay, we don't want to fight against him. He's way too powerful. Way too powerful. But we will try help our elven friends. So let's head back here, see if we can kick some dwarf butt. Was he? Hang on. Was he killed too? How could you do this to Sam? I've sinned. Why didn't you punish me instead? He was blameless. Player heir. Son and friend. Jesus. Our succession's not looking great now. Not ideal. I reckon once we wrap up this war, it'll be likely a shorter stream tonight. We did take the kingdom though. I thought that would have taken a little bit longer. We'd probably wrap it up after the end of this war. See if we can help our help our allies against the dwarves. We may as well. Let's come out of seclusion. Sure. Let's do it. Yeah, no, that's fine. So let's get over here, over yonder. Let's do speed 5. And we want to hire those core positions that are just emptied. Okay, cool. Well-used hospices. Plague resistance, I like that. Let's do that. They are retreating 20,000 dwarves here. Let's just chill here. Okay, we have got to be smart about this. How do we want to fight this? Can we link onto this army somehow? I think we should be able to do that, right? Should hopefully be able to do that. They have really good soldiers. Like, this is not a good fight for these elves to be in. Can we link on, please? Link to these guys. Okay. Now, where you go, I go. Let's see where you want to go. Okay. We're moving through the lands. Go for the capital. Go for the capital. I'll just let the AI run this. Belladonna or Iris. Let's go with Iris. Why are you turning around? Continue into siege. We got a diplomacy lifestyle perk, which is nice. So we're going to go ahead and take this monthly prestige per night. Should massively increase our prestige. We are winning this war by 11%. Keep the traits the same way they always are for now. Here comes the dwarves. I get +2 diplomacy. Let's just do a coin flip. Crap. Okay, it looks like we're going to pass away here pretty promptly. Let's go up here. Help these guys out. Disease recovery. Nice. Let's do that. I'm not sure how this is going to play out with these. They're not sieging too quickly. And we're losing troops. Well, I am anyway. Yeah, my troops are just dying here, man. 6% every month. Above our domain limit. Let's see. Ah, okay. Boywater has just been created. Grant this away to one of our sons. Dynasty is Baggins. Culture, Hobbits, religion, Hobbitism. Let's give it to this guy. Fantastic. And we should be continuing to build up Hobbiton, I think. This time we'll do a temple. Okay, we're missing a little bit of gold. Let's see what happens here. It would be helpful if these guys jumped in with us, but they seem to be just standing there like absolute silly men. Take the extra piety this time. I don't need another artifact. Donation in good faith. 310. Yeah. I'll take the 310 gold, please. And what we'll do with that is build up Hobbiton. We might actually upgrade the castle. No, we can't. We'll upgrade this. And he's just using my army to siege, which is not ideal. We're doing it super slowly. I don't think we're going to win this war. Gained a rival. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Neighborly. Sure. Here comes the dwarves. My son Bingo has been born. Let's call him Smeagol. I don't know whether this is a good move. We are getting so many pop-ups because we're doing speed 5. Like, what happens when we get this little area? What's the plan then, elves? I think we're gonna disband our soldiers. We're gonna be a little bit sneaky here, and we're gonna let the elf likely lose the war themselves. Because folks, I'm out of time for this stream, so we'll pick it up where we left off next time round. Thanks for tuning in. We did take the kingdom that we intended to take at the start, so that was pretty fun. And we are still the Pope of the Holy Hobbit Empire. So I'll see you next time round. Have a nice rest of your evening. Take care. Thanks for watching. And as always, enjoy the rest of your day.